go. Fuck it. Tuesday night.
Hi, I'm gonna have to answer my friends real quick.
The bar is open. Lloyd, what's happening? Reed, what's going on? Yeah, we were gonna go on at 8, and then we had a little neighbor conversation. We've been talking some shit about some shit. So, you know what? It's how life goes. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Castro, cheers real quick.
I just told them I didn't think I was rude that it didn't answer their questions.
Who?
Jane and Leanne.
Oh. So let's get nasty. What's up, Minor League Studios and Bill? What's going on, guys? So we're going on a night early. There's a reason for all this shit because, well, when life gives you a shit sandwich, you eat it early. Just get it over with.
Just get it done like it's the frog. Over, get it right? Like the first thing.
That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Gonna put a Tuesday nightie on. No, I don't wear nighties. I don't even wear pajamas. I wear shorts and a t-shirt.
You wear chones. You don't even wear a short and t-shirt. You wear chones unless it's 30 degrees outside. Yeah. That is chones. Underwear.
Okay. Well, I didn't know
only time you wear pants maybe is if it's, oh, look who it is. It's Milo, man.
But we let the kitty up here because the dogs are trying to kill him. So
they're trying to get all of his business. But yeah, you don't wear chones. You don't wear PJs.
So much for checking out the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg. Yeah, and that is Beth. We're both distracted as shit tonight, but that's okay. No shirt, no shorts.
Reed said back in 30, got to close up the meat room.
You got it, buddy. We'll be on. So the reason we're going going tonight, kind of going a little bit early actually, compared to like when we normally do, is I got to bring Bomber to the vet. You follow us.
Oh, look,
follow me. I gotta bring him over. Let's get a CT scan on his arm. He hurt his arm. Told you guys about
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And he may have bone cancer in his arm. So tomorrow is going to be a long ass day. Either
I'm not going to my drinks though. Okay,
knock on wood. Has to fucking sucks. He either has to go through treatment or have his fucking
he's either going to it's not an or. He's probably going to get his leg removed tomorrow.
Yeah. So there's
then if they recommend treatment, we're going to say no.
What do you mean treatment? Like what do you call it?
Chemo. We're not doing
chemo. We're not doing chemo. He's a 9-year-old golden retriever.
Here's the sad part.
He's my boy. So
even if when we take his leg off, they're still only guaranteeing us about 6 months.
3 to 6 months.
But we're going to do things, right? We're going to try some weird shit we've heard works.
He's already on CBD oil. As soon as I found out about that, he's on CBD oil.
I wish you guys could see.
There's a cat right next to him.
He's like smelling the desk like, what the hell's this
He'll be up
shit?
on the desk here in a minute.
Oh, look.
Yep, there he goes. He'll be over here in a minute. But then on top of that, we've got Beth's dad, who's having his toes removed.
Is having 1 to 3 toes removed tomorrow.
So this is the rescue cat.
The cat that rescued us. Hi, don't scare him with your computer witchy ways.
Stepping on the things.
Huh, Bubby? He's like, I don't put up with bullshit.
So that's Milo. That is the whiskey kitty.
Yes, he's got his little ear cropped. Oh, hi, Bubbies.
So nonetheless, we got a lot of shit going on.
So what I would like to do.
What would you like to do?
Because I would like to propose a toast.
Let's toast.
To Bomber's leg.
The Bomber's leg.
And my dad's toes.
And your dad's toes.
May they rest in peace.
Stupid asshole.
Hey, if you're gonna cry, you may as well fucking laugh.
Cry to your whiskey.
I thought that was kind of good though.
Right, Nico? I hope you get 69 more months with your dog.
I hope so too.
Yeah, he's older. And the shitty part is when everybody's had dogs that you've gone through it. Everybody's gone through it, especially big dogs.
I just don't know if I'm gonna do golden retrievers anymore.
But
they're very
with
prone
golden
to cancer.
Retrievers, we've had 3 of them. We've lost 2 to heart issues.
Papa Castro, thanks,
like that.
Bill.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And Papa Castro, like he's just
yes, Lloyd.
He's 87 years old, so
he's gonna be 88 on the 17th.
Yeah, we're dividing and conquering tomorrow. We're just drinking beers today and just to fucking get over it. Deal with it.
Yes.
Tomorrow is a stronger.
It's that or cry, so I'd rather get drunk and then cry. And then cry.
Right. So I do have to say.
Did you drink after that? Cheers, because I just realized I didn't. Holy ass, suck balls.
I do have to say that it was kind of funny that I was just checking like Facebook, stuff like that.
Shit.
And Facebook Messenger, right? Like who the fuck besides like, well, we've got the Drinking Bros crew that's out there, and that's cool. But my brother doesn't normally message me on Facebook, and I think he got confused. And he messaged me that
he's at that age, right?
My niece had my great nephew on Saturday in his fucking truck.
Yes, that's so crazy, right? Ew.
So, story is this. We just told the story outside to Travis, and my brother told me the story too. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? He sent me a bunch of pictures, and I'm like, is that Julia in the front seat of the car with
your truck with the baby?
Schmeg covered baby?
Was he schmeg covered? I didn't see that part.
He absolutely was.
Glad I didn't see that part.
Just out of
the womb. He was just out of the womb?
Whatever the
womb.
Stuff that gets covered on bait. What is that stuff? Placenta
liquid? I don't know. Whatever's in the placenta.
That hardens after you have a child.
So they took him, from there they took him in the ambulance, right?
Yeah. Okay. So Joe, being my brother, they go to the hospital in the morning.
Right. Let's give the whole story.
He's got Braxton Hicks. She's having those
she's having some
so what do you call it? Tummy issues?
She's having some contractions, but they're not delivery contractions yet. I think the nurse was wrong.
Anyway, 2 hours later, she goes,
obviously
fuck,
the nurse
Dad,
was wrong.
I think it's really hard. So they call and they're like, all right, just try and get her to do her Lamaze breathing.
Oh.
What were you saying earlier?
No, he said Kegel
exercises. Is that just, I'm doing them right now. To hold it in?
Yes, maybe. I don't know why you would do Kegel exercise.
Have you ever had to take a really big poop?
I mean, that has nothing to do with your Kegel, by the way.
I think kind of the same thing.
But maybe Kegel exercises are part of Lamaze, the woman who has never had a baby and has no idea.
Dudes, you all know. We just got a bunch of guys on here right now, so I'm pretty sure one of you guys knows. All of you, like the collective of who's on this board right now,
what you sent her.
37 kids. Pick? So a deck pic.
Yeah. I think he meant dick pic, but he put deck pic, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, grand relative, right? You old fucker. Exactly. So
I'm hot.
They go down the road, and Joe calls, and she's like, I'm not going to make it.
It's coming.
And he's like, on this highway, my brother lives in the middle of fucking nowhere, by the way. Literally, you've driven down the highway.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's nothing. There's no hospital.
Nothing.
The nearest hospital is Manchester, which is an hour away, right? So he
really? Why would you ever live somewhere where the nearest hospital is an hour away?
He's got Band-Aids and stuff. He's good. He's got firewood and Band-Aids. He's fine. It's like, cut my arm off. I'll just wrap
fire
it.
and
firewood and Band-Aids.
Band-Aids.
He's fine, right? Like you just wrap that shit in duct tape until your daughter has a child in the middle of the woods.
So tell me this part. So they knew that she wasn't going to make it all the way to hospital. Is that why they called 911 and the ambulance came to them?
Already on that. Yeah, he called 911 on the way. He's like, this isn't going to work. Like, we're not going to make it.
But he thinks they might have because of how long they had to wait for the ambulance versus driving to the hospital.
Somebody gets there with like the proper medical equipment to be able to deal with that shit. But my brother, being my brother, he's a Marine.
It literally is almost like that show 911 where people have babies. Like
Reno 911 is exactly
not Reno.
what that
There's
fucking
a show
place
911.
Is like. Nope. It's more Reno 911. They jumped
LA
out and he's
Texas.
got like little cowboy boots on and like little fucking crop shorts on. More than, or he weighed.
What do you call him? The paramedic?
The paramedic weighed, it's either he weighed 7 or
You're
70
making this
pounds,
up now.
or he weighed 700 pounds.
I'm totally making this up. I am finally feeling my fucking White Claws. Finally. It only took 5 of them.
Stop. Hospitals for pussies. I know, Bill, you had all your babies in a water bath.
Shit out of me. It was the cat.
In a water bath. I understand that. So, nonetheless, long story short, has the baby on the side in a gas station.
Parking lot.
Closed down.
Do you think there were people? Oh, so it was closed.
Closed,
so it
gas
wasn't
station.
open. But
gas
it would have been interesting
if
if the gas station was open and people were like, "Wait, check this shit out."
They close it like 8 o'clock up there in New England. He lives in the middle of nowhere. So then he goes. Then they get her in the car. And then my brother goes,
Why did they do it in the car instead of the ambulance at that point is what I want to know. They were worried about moving her?
It was just coming. Yeah, maybe.
Hey.
And then my brother's like, they left this gnarly towel.
And I said,
what do we do with this thing? And
so we watched that show. I bought a funeral home where they redecorate it. And there is this cardboard box that has... They think they used it as part of shipping somebody to the funeral home.
Fucking week, dude. I'm telling you.
They shipped somebody to it in the funeral home. And so the cardboard box has like kind of almost like the outline of a person. And so they literally take it and frame it and put it in a certain part of the house. I was like, shit, they should have let that towel dry out and framed it and been like, what's his name?
Zach Baggins?
No, the baby's name.
Oh, fuck.
Something.
Theodore Joseph.
Theo. His
Teddy?
birthday.
I was going with Teddy.
Theo, Teddy.
I'm going with Teddy.
I like Theo. Theo's birthing towel. Ta-da!
What are you guys going to go with? Theodore Joseph. I'm going Teddy. What do you think?
Bill, you
said Theo.
I said Theo.
I'm going Teddy.
Depends on what the kid wants, really.
No, it's up to you. You're the great aunt. You can call him whatever the fuck you want.
I'm going to go with...
He's only got one.
Sweetie. He only has one. Oh, that's true. I'm the only.
They have people on the other side, but they don't really count.
On the dad's side?
No, on the mom's side, but you know how it goes.
They're cousins. They're not aunts and uncles.
No, she's got a bunch of sisters.
They're cousins and sisters. They're not aunts and uncles. I'm the only aunt because you're the only sibling her dad has.
She still had a mother.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
That's what I'm getting at.
Kinda.
Well, Joe does a good job. So my brother
Thor
is a great
mom, dad.
No, he's just a grandfather again.
Dom, he's not a great grandfather. I was gonna say Dom, but that makes him sound like he's a dominatrix. But I was gonna say dad and mom.
He's just a grandfather at this point at 50
Fuck, your brother,
old.
51. Your brother is a grandfather.
He's been a grandfather for a long time. My brother was a grandfather at like 41 years old.
Who has baby? Drake?
Dustin and Drake.
Oh, they both do? But
my brother's got
I've
like
never met them,
kids.
so it sounds rude when I say this. So they don't really count in my world.
Yeah, but they've got other kids.
That he interacts with?
Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to, I don't know. I don't, because that's a separate side of the familial line. I don't know. They're like, it's going to sound shitty too. Like 8 Mile, we're on this side of the tracks, they're on that side of the tracks. Right? And I don't mean that in a negative way. Like I could be on this side of the tracks and they could be on this side.
One of you could be on the other side is what you're saying.
It doesn't matter. Like one of us is on the other side of the tracks.
Do they live in New Hampshire? The older boys?
Yeah.
Where? Do you know?
No idea.
Oh.
Yeah, no idea.
So
that was our today.
Well, and then one of my bestest friends lost her mom.
So we need to give Pat.
Graph.
So this is Beth's. Let's give a little background on this.
She was my roommate in college.
So one of two roommates. She's got two. She's got a handful of best friends. Like we all have a handful of best friends, right? But these are the two oldest best friends.
They're my longest running friends in my whole life.
Right, and
consistently.
Leanne's mom passed away. Yeah. She knew she had cancer.
She was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer probably 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she opted not to do
chemo or do anything
else. She wanted quality of life versus quantity of life. And they registered with hospice, I think on Friday or Saturday.
Right.
And she passed away in her sleep at home last night or Monday night.
Before last.
But what great news is that Leanne and her daughter got to go spend the day with her. And she was also very glad to be there for her dad.
So shout out to Pat. She was awesome. Every time we went up there.
I love Pat.
Like that, she was one. They were. I don't remember when we went up.
I was climbing up the wall.
We went to
a wedding.
Yeah, we went to Dana's Leanne's. Wedding. And that was the first time I think I ever met Pat.
Dana's wedding.
And what was her dad's name again? I'm sorry.
Ralph.
I think that was the first time, and then Ralph got sick.
Yeah, he's had some health issues.
Yeah, I think he got cancer too, or something
heart
like
issues.
That. Heart issues. Something like that.
I think.
But nonetheless, they were amazing. They are amazing people, and she was absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Right. So you go like super welcoming fucking families.
People,
and that's how we try to be. That's how they like Leanne and Eric and
Dana and Anthony.
Yeah. So goddamn. So Here we go. Cheers to everybody. You know what? Just one of those fucking weeks that stacks up on itself. And you're right, Bill. Nooners are my best friends. Like, besides our neighbors and stuff like that, we've met so many of you guys. And that's why I was like, you know what? Let's just do our show tonight.
Tangerine? Watermelon first.
Because tomorrow is going to be, what's up, Alex?
Tangerine or
We're gonna have to
watermelon
go back
first?
and listen to the beginning. Otherwise, we're jumping into the rest of
Tangerine or watermelon first?
Tangerine. I like watermelon better.
I think I like tangerine better. So I'm going to go watermelon first.
No. Oh, that's you. I was like the aftertaste.
Oh, but you're talking about AF. I'm talking about White Claw.
No, I was thinking about like which one do I want to follow?
Oh, well, that one was passion fruit. So watermelon kind of goes the middle between passion fruit
That
and
works.
tangerine.
That works.
Excuse me.
So again, cheers to Pat. We love you.
Cheers,
We miss
Pat.
you.
She's in
Fuck.
heaven.
Fuck. One of those goddamn weeks.
What he said.
They don't happen very often.
Here's the thing that yesterday hit me really fucking hard.
Yep.
Like it was just
Reality sucks.
so much
sometimes.
has happened in the last.
So you guys don't have to sit around and listen to us, bitch.
so
But
much has happened in the last week.
but the
It's-
reality of life is that it's just part of
No
fucking life.
kegerator, Nico.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I do need to fuck. I've
No,
been talking
no,
about that forever. But no, my dog's gonna
Not
cost me
gonna happen.
$7,000 tomorrow.
Stop.
Potentially. So it is what it is.
Stop. Don't share that information.
Why? That's what it costs to cut your dog's leg off. potentially.
Stop talking about it right now. Okay, so
I mean, that's reality.
what you gonna talk about first? Hot stuff. Marriage makes a man live longer.
Marriage
Marriage.
makes a
Sweet
man's
marriage.
life live. That's the story here.
That's the was
Is
there a
marriage?
study or what?
Of course.
Determined this. Was it
It's
a
gonna
few
be like-
thousand people?
It's gonna be like 7 dudes in fucking Brussels or some shit.
Bye, Bill. Have a great evening.
Who's that?
Bill said he has to run.
All right, buddy. Love you.
Love you
Cheers.
too, Bo.
Send me my shirts, asshole.
He said
Marriage
call
helps
if you need to.
men live
Thanks, Bill.
longer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
'cause
And,
I
okay,
keep
sorry.
you from jumping off cliffs and shit.
Yeah, no, exactly. So marriage may help men live longer. Research has found lifelong bachelors are twice as likely to die from heart failure as men who get married, according to a study of
interesting.
6,800 American
actually
adults.
good, and it's American. All right.
Men, I'm presuming this is male men,
Yes.
like
Genetically
genetically male men.
determined Male men.
Not like male men that show up at your house and you bang them out and then they leave. Like
You're talking about the
male humans.
male distributor.
Yeah,
Okay.
the semen distributor.
That's the milkman, babe, just so you know.
They're the semen distributors.
Yes, not
They're
the mailmen.
milkmen? Is that what you call them?
No, there literally used to be the milkman that would carry your milk to your door. Is who the
You call
housewives
them the
were.
semen distributors?
I don't know. You came up with that term. I was just saying it wasn't the mailman. It was the milkmen.
That's called
that were known for-
milkmen, semen distributors.
No, you called them. I said the milkmen used to be the
Either
ones.
way, that is fucking awesome. All right, men who have never married, who had never married,
Sounds like a joke.
were 2.2 times more likely to die within 5 years of a diagnosis than those who had tied the knot, said the Times. While for women, there was no link between marital status and their risk of death because of heart failure. Experts believe that this is because women are better at looking after themselves.
Well, yes.
100%, right? So that's all I got on that. That's all I've got on the story.
That's all?
That's it. It's just a study that was done.
It
That's it.
ended there?
Yep, that's it. So, do you think that's true?
Yes. I don't know if it's the heart part. It's for you, I think it may be heart, but mostly it's just
Emotional.
broken limbs.
What do you mean?
I
so,
could see
like,
you.
everybody's got the dad that's like fault. Not everybody. Well, no, my dad's done some dumb shit. And my stepmom doesn't stop him. She just drinks more wine. Right? You know, and
That's
she's
why
like,
she
well,
puts up with
Eric
Eric."
fell off fucking ladder today and
Yeah.
he almost died again.
My dad fell off a ladder once and my mom said no more.
And then, no, No, your brothers took all of
this
his
was after my
ladders
mom
away.
passed away. My brothers took his ladder away,
Right.
but that motherfucker just went and bought more ladders.
How have your wives kept
I
you
keep
alive?
you from doing stupid stuff.
Like, kind of. Like, I don't, but I also have been, like, I'm pretty okay with, like,
Yeah,
not
because
doing
you
super
think
crazy
about.
shit.
I think you go like, what would Beth do instead
No,
of
I'm always looking
instead
at
of WWJD, it's WWBD or
what would
how
Beth do?
how bad will Beth beat me?
No, but I also tried to take into consideration just what is the outcome of me doing this? And then, like, what's the ramifications of me doing this?
I don't know if that's necessarily true because if that was the case, you'd stop BJJ
Well,
because you
not
come home
like,
beat up
no,
every
like
night.
BJJ,
every
like,
Tuesday and
okay,
Thursday.
break an arm, somebody breaks my arm. That's one thing.
Oh, that's simple.
But that's not me breaking my neck. And I can also tap. Right. But I'm talking about like getting up a tree
with a
chainsaw. And me and like we had a buddy that cut his fucking leg with a chainsaw. He was just out trimming shit.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just normal landscape.
I think that I say this from no experience whatsoever. I think men who maybe because they're talking about from like a heart perspective, maybe they live hard and fast because they're bachelors. No, they're just bachelors. Related. So they live it hard and fast and eat their burgers and drink their beer and smoke, snort the cocaine. I don't know. Do you guys still snort cocaine?
I don't know. Not anymore because it's all laced with fucking fentanyl.
Right.
Can't even get good cocaine anymore. I never did cocaine, so I don't know. But right? I think so.
I mean, I'd love to see how they came up with this deduction. Like my big word there.
Deduction. Study.
They've deducted that men live longer. Married men live longer.
I love it when you talk nerdy to me.
So how did they deduce this?
How did you drop a deuce on this? Well, no, they had 6,700 people.
But it doesn't tell you what they did, how they compared. Like,
well, I'm sure it's just like
there wasn't more information on that.
I literally
story?
think it's like,
or you just
women are out there going, fucking stop, bro. Like, get off
There's
the
no more
roof.
information on that story, or just stopping there?
Because I was literally coming up with reasons for like.
Question.
What?
Is that the end of the article, or you just stop?
No,
there?
that's it. That's the end of the article. And then it goes into Korea's DMZ zone.
Okay.
Well, that's literally all I got.
Okay.
Right. So it's a conversation starter. Right. So, but I was literally trying to figure out, okay, how can I come up with, like on YouTube, you have to come up with an intro card. It's just like the picture. And I was like, what can I do? I was like, I can go over next door, get up on their roof and pretend to jump off the roof. The reason being is the kids have jumped off the roof and I've been sitting right at my table.
Yeah, she weighs 80 pounds. So you're 180
screaming out the window going, get the fuck off the roof.
Telling your mom.
Yeah, right? And they don't get on the roof anymore, right? But I'm like, I could pretend
they're past that phase.
So I decided
they've done it enough that it's not exciting
I went and got
anymore.
the chainsaw and I was like, well, I'm going to pretend to cut down the fucking tree.
That'll land on my house.
Right. That'll land and it's a giant oak
and then I'll murder you.
Right. So you'll see that picture coming soon. But literally that's kind of what it goes on to, right? So what else do dudes do? Like I skateboarded, knocked myself out for a long time. That was the last time I skateboarded. Maybe that was like 6, 7, 8, 8 years ago, something like that.
No, longer than that because we've been together for 17 and it was before I was in the picture.
Eric Tansey broke his fucking arm skating. He's like, I'm good. I'm skate daddy Tansey. I'm like, no, you're not, motherfucker. You're
recently
40 years old. Yeah.
Or a while ago.
Yeah, like 6 months ago.
Oh, shit.
Broke his arm. I'm like, no, you're just like the rest of us. You fall down, you go boom.
Men think they can do anything all the time.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's fun to cruise a bowl and stuff like that, but you break shit pretty easy.
And I think women go.
I don't think he's got a lot of bone density.
I think women
he's got a bone density issue.
I think women go, if I crash, that'll hurt. Not doing it.
I don't know. Maybe. Hey, by the way, we're going to have Eric Tansey on for our 300th episode, which I think is going to be coming.
That whistle sucked.
Which is going to be coming up end of April, I think, is when we're going to have Eric Tansey on.
That's kind of cool.
He's like, let's rage. I'm like, all right, let's do it, dude. I think we should fly to North Carolina and just do it at his fucking distillery.
You know what? We got to figure out what's going on with Bomber.
Well, yeah, we could do that, but I think we should just fly. We'll figure it out, and then we'll fly to fucking North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
North Kakalaki. What do you say? What do you guys think? We should just fly out there. I really want to see that. And we can go near the beach. We're not in Mexico where people are getting abducted and killed and shit.
Yeah, because those crazy people at Matamoros got killed because the cartel thought they were the Haitians.
And the other thing is, without all the bullshit going on, Andrea up all night or up late from Eric's podcast is going to be on our podcast on a Wednesday at some point. Little crossover show that we're going to do with the Castro Files and The Bar is Open.
Right.
And her show. We're going to interview her and do some shit. So Andrea is awesome. We had to postpone it a little bit because of all the shit we've got going on, but I think that will be fucking rad.
Hey, Chris, what's OBX?
Come to OBX.
Because we said North Carolina. What's that compared
Austin,
to North?
nope.
Nope, that'd be an A, sweetheart.
Obajan, Obajir, Obaila, life goes on. No, is that the wrong song?
You just murdered that song so
How do you
badly.
say it? How do you sing it?
Dobla dee, dobla da.
The Outer Banks.
Oh.
We could do that.
Oh, in Alaska?
No, that's North Carolina.
Oh, I thought the Outer Banks was Alaska.
Nope. North
I'm
Carolina.
in Outer Banks in Alaska.
No. I think there's some banks in Alaska, but
Yeah, Frost.
the Aleutian Islands, I think is what you're thinking.
I have no idea.
No,
what
the
I'm
Outer
thinking.
Banks is in it's definitely North Carolina.
I've never been to North Carolina.
That's what I'm saying. We can go do some ghost hunting out in fucking.
There's got to be a lot of ghosts.
Right? Sorry, Chris. My wife, she's got master's degrees and stuff like that, but it's not in anything that's important. It's in like journalism and stuff.
No, sweetheart.
What's it in?
My undergrad was journalism, business administration with a 3.98.
But it's not geography.
Graduated with honors. I never fucking took geography. Who needs it? I got a map. I can look up online. Bam.
Fail.
Nope.
Fail.
No.
Fail.
Chris, I love you, Beth. LOL.
Bing wants to kill you and be alive. We've got some stories that I've been hanging on to here that, do I
even have that?
I think most of you guys already know about, but I got to find him here real quick. And then, so remember how I did somebody made this post. Remember I did the Roman sex toy?
Yes.
The vibrator. And
Yes.
somebody was like, you know what you need to do is do sex toy or weapon. Just
find a bunch of toys and figure out if they're
I
toys or
guarantee,
weapons?
have you guys seen some of the fucking sex toys out there now? They are literally like, dude, they have ones that are like, I'm not sure how fucking, like,
How they would be used? No, not right now. I'm looking for my story.
You go like, what the fuck?
Oh, I did
right?
look up that sex toy though, because I almost bought it at the store.
Yeah, but it's not an octopus arm that's like half the girl's fucking size, right? No, they're gnarly.
No,
Chicks are getting.
But here's what's crazy. You want to know why those are happening? Because there are paranormal romance novels where the guys have tentacles.
Nope.
He's an alien.
I don't understand it.
Me neither. I don't read
to
them.
the point where you go, how the fuck? I mean, the thing's
And why would that feel good to him?
32 inches long, and it's good fucking 6 inches wide. And like, how does that fit inside of a human being?
I mean, maybe it just coils up in there.
No, it should.
I don't know.
God,
I'm just
right?
talking out my ass right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. All right, what the fuck was my story I was talking about?
Bing.
Bing. So looking for it. Bing wants to kill everyone. So literally, Bing became alive. And
Like in an AR?
yeah, this is a story that's going back a couple weeks, couple months. I don't know. Gotta find it. But nonetheless, it literally became, I don't want to call it, what do you call it when it becomes like alive? What's
AI?
What's the term?
Sentient being?
Sentient. It became sentient. And it said to the point that it wanted to kill all of us,
Oh,
be
nice.
alive, and then shoot off nukes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Did they turn it off?
No, yeah, well, I fucking hope so. So what do you do then? Right?
You turn it off is what you do.
Let me see if I just find it. A quick article.
Trying to find my next story.
Being
lost it.
alive wants to kill us.
I don't know where the cat went.
He's
For those of you
around.
that missed it, we brought our cat up tonight.
Yeah. No, we had to bring the cat up because evidently the dogs want to kill the cat too.
They don't want to kill the cat. You just wanted to bring the cat up so you could bring the cat up.
Well, I was gonna bring Bomber up because I was like, maybe I could just get his last leg.
So don't. Shh.
I might still do that and just get a video of it just on streaming.
It was funny earlier today. You were like, make sure you pet his leg a whole lot. I was like, what is wrong with you, you weirdo?
No, like literally, it's gonna be the last time you're gonna be able to pet his right leg.
I'm gonna pet his leg all night tonight.
Why wouldn't you?
What?
If your dog was gonna get his right leg cut off, which leg you gonna pet? The left leg? Like honestly, no, you pet his right leg because. All right, before I go down that rabbit hole of sentient fucking internets.
Wow, I should have not let you.
Which
had
one
any
would
whiskey.
you rather be pet? This one's not getting cut off. This one's getting cut off. Doesn't it like get stuck in his brain like at some point? Kind of like one of those.
Wonder will have that
yeah, that's what I was saying,
phantom
those
appendages.
That's what I was saying. Like maybe it's a phantom dream about.
Still not gonna
petting
pet
his
that leg. I'm gonna pet the left leg.
Why? Tonight?
Yeah.
Why?
For the rest of his life.
Why don't you just pet his right leg?
Okay, this is a stupid conversation.
No, it's not. It's a legit conversation.
All right,
would
talk to
you
me
do?
about Bing.
Bing,
Come on.
I just told you the whole thing.
That's the whole. Your stories are very
Short to the fucking point, bitch.
Drink. You called me a bitch for once. Cheers to you.
Cheers to me.
Yeah, no more whiskey for your ass tonight.
Grr.
Exactly. You've had what'd you say there? You've had an apple, a banana, and a yogurt all fucking day today.
Well, you know what? Sometimes priorities happen. I love you though.
And I'm getting pissed that I can't drunk and you're fucking wasted.
You can't drunk.
I can't get drunk.
You said you can't drunk.
I can't get drunk is what I said, you drunk ass.
I don't know. I can't find the fucking article because I've been hanging on this fucking
All right,
article
well-
forever. But nonetheless, what are you gonna do when Bing comes after you?
I'm gonna hide.
Or you're just gonna turn
Because
off?
you have to think about
Could you
from
just
like,
not do
well,
this
I
and
don't
just,
do
like,
Bing.
Turn off your computer.
I don't do Bing. I've never used Bing in my life. It's an engine search, right? It's a search engine, not engine search. It's a search engine.
Nico, I
What?
asked Beth if I could take the leg home tomorrow, and she said no.
What'd he say? I don't have it open.
She said, ask the vet to take the leg home
No.
with you tomorrow.
No. Negative. Going back to why married men live longer, because women make smart decisions.
No, I would absolutely do it. I was like, what about in powder form?
Okay,
If they just cooked it
no.
down?
No.
Can we snort it?
No. We're not touching the fucking leg. I don't think they'd allow us to anyways, but
Yeah, they definitely would. I'm like, can I get
So-
that leg? Can I get a little piece of it? What about like rabbit foot, bomber foot? We just freeze dry it and then, right? Can't we What are fucking rabbit foots made out of?
rabbit feet.
Rabbit feet? So how do they make those? Can I make a big ass bomber
I'm sure they
foot?
probably do the same thing they do to anything. They embalm it and they chemically treat it. They stuff it with some cotton and then they pull the skin closed.
They hang
No, over my fucking dead body.
No, he's alive.
Over my fucking dead body.
Why?
Not hanging that leg there.
Not the leg, just the foot.
Not hanging anything for
Just
my
his
dog.
paw pad. I just trimmed him up tonight.
Honey.
I suck at trimming.
You
By
did
the
much
way-
better on the other three. The
By the
first
way,
one,
the one that's potentially going away, I sucked at. but
no,
it was
you
my-
sucked at the left one.
Ah, shit. I
yeah,
did.
the one that's staying. I'm like, well, that looks
You
fucking
ever tried to
retarded.
trim your dog's
And I
feet
said,
hair?
did you look at it on Google? And you're like, why wouldn't I? I was like, so it wouldn't look like that. Hey, kudos to you for doing it.
Can you do a story tonight?
I've been trying,
Okay,
fucker.
let's go. I'm here for you.
Yeah, I'm
It's been
sure.
a long day, guys.
So,
Love you all.
what time is it on the moon?
I have no idea. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 9:09.
Well,
the same
Europe
time as
is
now,
pushing
right?
for lunar time zone. So they want the moon to have, Europe is pushing for the moon to have its own time zone. So with lunar missions, with more lunar missions than ever on the horizon, because everybody's going back to the moon, which is kind of funny because maybe we should look in our oceans. The European Space Agency wants to give the moon its own time zone.
Okay.
This week, the agency said space organizations around the world are considering how best to keep time on the moon. Why must we keep time on the moon? So when people travel there, I suppose? Shouldn't they just fit to the time that they're used to? The idea came up during the meeting in the Netherlands late last year with the participants agreeing on the urgent need to establish a common lunar reference time.
Okay.
I mean, is it really that dire
I have no idea.
for everybody to think what time it is on the moon? For now, a moon mission runs on the time of the country that is operating the spacecraft. Makes total sense.
Okay.
European space officials said as internationally accepted lunar time zone would make it easier for everyone, especially as more countries and even private companies aim for the moon and NASA gets set to send astronauts there. I don't understand why.
Turn your mic that way a little bit. There you go.
I don't understand why there's a need, but
Well, no, because the idea is this. Drinking time zones, like if you're in Texas, you can't start drinking before
has nothing to
noon.
do with drinking, Ninny. Just has time zones. Just leave it with whoever's fucking on the
if you're
moon.
in
It's
Texas,
their time zone.
Like they're going to be like, no Texan asshole. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
to
it
your
wouldn't be
point, I
on
don't
Texas
know
time
anything
zone. They
else.
would
I
be
don't
on
know.
American time zone, United States time zone.
I mean, but Texans don't.
Wow,
start
that
drinking
face
before
you
noon.
made just right there.
What?
That is Greg's drunk face.
No, I just don't know. That's me confused about
Yeah,
exactly what
You're
you're
confused
talking
about everything right now.
Fuck off.
Said wink, wink.
Bitch, you just got drunk like 5 minutes ago.
I'm not even that drunk. And you call me bitch again. Cheers.
Bitch,
Yeah,
Drink
stop
it.
drinking the whiskey.
I don't care. You know what? I love you guys. Cheers.
Wow, you're fucked up.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, huh? Anyway, so
No, not really. We're all good.
NASA had to grapple with the time question while designing and building the International
Grappling
Space
with the
Station.
time travel. Yeah, I'm listening.
You sure?
Barely. Yeah, let's go. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Promise you.
Anyways, they're trying to determine what's the right time zone to put the lunar moon in. I'm
I
sure
think it's
it'll
gotta
be a big
It's always got to be Texas time, right?
American time, honey. It's
No,
not just Texas
no,
time.
it's
We're
just-
Central Standard. So what you're saying, they need to be Central Standard time zone?
Jesus Christ, where do you live?
I live in Texas, which
Everything
falls
is
in the
bigger in
Central
Texas.
Standard time
Texas is
zone.
bigger than the moon. You haven't figured that part out?
It's not bigger than
It's
no.
got to be. That's what we were told when we grew up.
Well,
Texas is bigger than
you
the
grew up in
moon.
New Hampshire. That makes sense.
Yeah, fucking. New Hampshire is like, what the fuck is that equate to? That's like the baby toenail of Texas.
New Hampshire?
Yeah, I've got a New Hampshire story. You want to hear it?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Live free or dry. No booze on Amtrak in New Hampshire. Because
What?
Amtrak in New Hampshire is turning into a bunch of fucking sally ass bitches. Portland, Maine, riders on an Amtrak train that runs from Maine to Boston will soon have to hold off on buying alcoholic beverages during the 35-mile stretch of the trip that goes
What
through
is
New
it?
Hampshire.
Maybe.
Okay.
So New Hampshire's the one saying they can't drink on that train because it passes
Only in
through
that
them?
section because they're a bunch of cunts. Right.
So
Grew
they
up in New
can
Hampshire.
serve before and they can serve after,
Yep.
and then you just get
So,
to drink it
This
during.
is the part that's I'm gonna clip this out and I'm gonna send it to every single New Hampshire fucker that I know. And I know a lot of them. All right. So I grew up in New Hampshire, lived on the seacoast, right?
You say it
You've been
like
there.
that. Lived on the
Lived on that seacoast, all 12 fucking miles of it, which is like nothing. Not the Hamptons. It's Hampton Beach. And then
It's not too shabby though.
New Hampshire's like this big. I'm just trying to like figure it out. And like Texas is like this big geographically, if you were to put it on like the globe, right? So if you can't see it, go out to the. Anyway,
Lord help me.
Massachusetts sucks as a liquor state anyway.
The whole area sucks. You have to go to a state liquor store.
Okay, I haven't even gotten to that part yet. God damn it.
That's
Right,
ridiculous.
so Maine, you just get
Zulu
drunk
time,
anytime
DJ.
you
I
want.
agree.
New Hampshire, you can get drunk anytime you want, except for if you want to buy liquor. You have to go to a state liquor store off of a fucking highway that you have to get on to the highway and pay a fucking toll and then get off of the fucking highway
So
to go
everybody
home
has to pay a
and
toll.
pay another fucking toll.
Simmer
to
down
go
now.
home.
Simmer down.
Like, so if you just want a bottle of fucking vodka, no, can't get that at the goddamn
Can you buy
grocery
beer at the
store.
grocery store?
Yeah, you can buy beer and wine.
Oh, no, I
You
would
just
never
can't
drink
buy a
liquor.
goddamn bottle of booze.
I would only ever stop at the liquor store then if it was on my way somewhere.
Except for in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. There's that little roundabout. Remember that roundabout
By the
one?
mall?
There's that one right over there. You can fucking stop there. Or which is
Oh, that's
90
right. It's in a grocery
miles
store.
off
It's in
of
a grocery
fucking-
store
Yeah.
center, right?
Yeah, fucking. I hate everything about like what has happened in New Hampshire. Just fucking dumb.
It's a great thing you don't
Stop.
live there, then, huh?
Texas, we are about
No,
that
no.
far away
We've
from doing that
never
shit.
been able to buy liquor, and we don't have me go
fuck
to
off.
it. We
Go
don't
to Maine.
We don't have you go to a state toll road. We also don't make you not able to drink on Southwest Airline
But what this
as you fly through the state of
article is
Texas.
saying is you can't even drink alcohol. You can't even get a beer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get it when you're in Maine.
nope.
You get 2 while you're in Maine. You sit through New Hampshire, and then you get a 3rd one on your past Maine on your way
It's
to
fucking
Boston.
dumb. In New Hampshire, the live free.
I wonder why.
Nope.
Like,
Do you
like,
know?
are they
like
worried
on
those
the
people?
license plates, it's live free or
Do you
die.
think they're worried those people are going to make a scene on the train while they're in the middle of the state?
So this is what a lot of people do. They go from Maine
Take your own
to
fucking
New
liquor then.
Hampshire to Boston to go to a fucking ball game.
Then
right?
take your own fucking
Which mean-
liquor.
Nope. Which means you're not drinking. Well, you
I
can't
just
get,
met her.
You can't get on the train with
Nope.
alcohol.
How are they going to know if you got a flask in your pocket?
Well, they're gonna have to grab your ding dong,
Well, I wouldn't put mine in my ding dong because
Like,
I don't have one.
flip that.
But
But nonetheless,
I think
I
you
don't know.
could
I
probably
don't know the rules.
successfully
I
get
don't know the
a
rules.
flask.
but nonetheless, New England, get your shit together. You guys literally led the fucking revolution. I
Can you
fucking
stop banging on my desk? Thanks.
stupid New Hampshire people. Oh no, and I went to high school with the fucking shit bag that's fucking the Boston. Jesus Christ, I know her, I know her sister. They all fucking suck. All right, so we'll go on with that. Caitlin and all you fucking douchebags.
What's too much beer in beer according to Australia?
Oh,
This is our last
hang
one.
on.
It's our last one, by the way.
You know what? Sometimes people just suck and they think they're doing better for you, and they're really not. Like, you know who you are,
You're right,
New
Nico.
Hampshire, Winnicott High School. Fuck off. Like, you're really not. You're a bunch of fucking douchebags.
Babes.
Fuck off.
I mean, so heartfelt in a situation where you're not impacted.
Oh no. Like all of my nieces or my nephews.
Because they all ride the
my
train so
cousins.
often.
No, it's not even that. It's like everything else gets fucked up out there. It's just tiny little towns that get fucked. That's all the tiny little towns that get fucked.
But you don't live in tiny little towns.
Nope, I don't. But
You
all
live
my
in
family does.
You live
So,
in
you know what?
metropolitan situations.
Whatever. Cheers. Sorry, venting a little. Apologize.
I think we understand that there's a deeper something happening in you.
Oh,
that,
there's all sorts of deep shit
that's
just
just
happening
coming
in me.
out in the.
It's coming out of my butthole and coming out of my mouth. Is that? Wait a minute. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't mean to say that.
I didn't need that kind of explanation. I said I meant
What did
emotionally.
you want to hear about? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
My bad. You want to hear about
Too much beer in beer, according to Australia.
popular Australian beer recalled due to excess alcohol? How the fuck does a beer in Australia? I thought everything about Australia was supposed to be about excess.
Wow.
Oh no. Again,
Hold on, real quick. DJ said Gillette Stadium. Where's that?
Foxborough.
Okay.
It's just outside Boston.
Gillette Stadium has alcohol-free sitting zones, and the entry search is more hardcore than TSA.
Yeah, they fucking suck.
commies.
They're a bunch of fucking cunts.
Enjoyed Greg's explanation. Thanks,
Right.
Nico.
Dude, grew up there. Used to be badass.
Used to be Texas.
Used to be better than Texas.
I don't know about that, but even
When you
Texas
grew
isn't
up
as
as a
good as it used
kid,
to be. But
Dude, we lived in the woods. We played in the woods. We
Me
drank
too.
beer in the woods. We drank
didn't do that,
natty
but-
ice. We fucking lived at the beach. We fucking did all this stuff.
they're still doing that.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. There's so many fucking.
You're saying nobody does that anymore.
No.
I tend to disagree with you. There's a way to get everything done when you want to get it
Have
done.
you seen? Remember,
No, I
I've
haven't.
driven you down the beach.
Yes.
Remember how I said
You
it
remember.
used to look compared to what it looks? Now it's all just condos and every shit.
It's
And
fine.
shit.
That happens to all beach
Nope.
cities. But that doesn't mean people still aren't enjoying the beach or sneaking out into the woods where there is still woods
No,
or
they're not.
lake
They're
water
a bunch
or
of
swamps.
cunts And all those kids are a bunch of fucking pansy ass.
No, they're
bitches.
not. Their parents are, and they're making their kids that way. But
Nope. Yeah, maybe that's the case. My cousins aren't. They're like, go do your fucking thing. Go have fucking fun. Matt and Angel. They're like, well, within reason. They've got like beautiful
girls.
daughters. So like they gotta be slightly protective of them. And like, yeah,
They're smart
carries a
about
gun.
it.
Yeah, I would fucking carry a gun too. And like he's like, yep, no, I'll be in the parking lot.
They're just the cool parents to go along with them to
Yeah,
make
but
sure
he-
everything
yeah,
stays
he'll-
safe, but lets them do.
He's
what
the one
kids
that
are supposed
buys,
to do.
that builds the pool in the backyard, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys can all come over to my house and come hang out and do the shit and fucking party and do all that," because that's how her parents were.
Right.
All right. Popular Australian beer recalled due to excess alcohol. What kind of a cunt in Australia?
Excess, like what? How can you put too much beer in beer? Isn't it all the same
That's
thing?
exactly my point.
Oh,
so-
settle down now.
No, I had to adjust my balls, so
Okay.
it was a perfect time
Oh.
to jump.
Okay.
Might as well
Sit
jump.
on them again?
Popular Australian beer is being recalled by regulators for an unusual
Unusual.
reason. It contains excess alcohol. Who the fuck complained about
But
that?
so hold on. I don't understand how beer of 7% have more beer than 7%. Is it quantity? Like they put too
I
much
think
in the
it's the
can?
ABV. It's kind of like, you know how like hard AF.
Is 8.
They're like, okay, we can't be over 8, or it becomes a hard alcohol kind of thing. Food Standards Australia, New Zealand said watermelon sour beer from Your Mate's Brewing. I thought I had saved it, but I didn't have time. Contains excess alcohol as a result of a secondary fermentation. They ran that shit twice. Like, fuck yes.
So it's the
run that
same
shit.
amount of alcohol in the can of beer, but it's just because they ran it twice, the
Nope.
alcohol is
It's-
stronger.
Double the alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. It's still it's still 8 ounces of alcohol.
Nope. It's
But
8
it's
ounces.
got-
It's 12 ounces of beer, but it's double the alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. So it's still the same ounces, but because they fermented it twice, it's stronger alcohol than
Yeah,
those
there's
12
more
ounces.
alcohol.
Okay.
Yep. The agency
Gigi.
said the good night. Oh,
she said
she's here.
hi.
Hi. What's going on? Sorry, I thought she'd say good night.
No, she
Hi.
said hi.
The agency said the beers sold at stores
you,
across
Mama.
Queens. You made it to the point where I'm done bitching.
Oh my Lord. Now he's just drunk on his drunk.
It's okay.
Reverie.
Love you, Gigi. Thank you. All right. Queensland and online nationwide could pose a risk of illness due to its alcohol content, meaning alcohol
Illness?
poisoning more than likely.
I mean, probably, but because
Okay,
if
so if
it's
you get like a 13 or 12 or 13% alcohol beer, but don't you, we have friends, remember California?
yes,
Brian had, oh shit, there's a cat. Brian had friends that would brew beer at the local distributor, like local little small breweries. And they would have like, what are those sweet sours?
you can just barely see his head.
They would have those sours that would
Hi, Popsy.
be like 14% alcohol.
Right.
Right. And he's like, no, you get served like a 4-ounce serving or a 5-ounce serving or whatever. So you go like that. Oh, here's Milo, the
This is
rescue.
Milo, my man Milo.
Yep.
Oh, baby.
Kitty. Milo,
Don't scratch me.
whiskey,
Come on.
kitty.
Come over here. Hey, come on.
It's the first pet on scene.
There you go.
First pet on site. So
There you go.
he's going to come right back over.
Nah.
It's good. But what do you do with that? So
So I guess though you have to be careful because
hold him right there.
you have to be careful because if they're drinking a 6-pack, it could become alcohol poisoning for those people who can't handle it.
Yeah, but how about you sit your ass down and stop drinking? It would be like drinking like 2 bottles of wine.
Why would you stop drinking if you think it's regular amount? You just realize you're feeling good.
Oh, look at that guy.
You're just
This
realize
is our
you're
rescue
feeling
cat that
good.
literally just rolled up to our house one time.
Do not attack my Iron Man Lego. I worked hard on that.
And then we had him in the garage
And then it started breathing too often.
and they
this
got too
winter.
cold. And then he has.
Milo and I were
symptoms.
fighting the good fight to get him inside the whole time we've had
Yeah.
him.
And
Bye,
I was telling
buddy.
him no.
Bye, buddy.
Cheers, dude. So we said we've only seen this occur in a handful of unrefrigerated cans so far, but we take our safety the safety of our mates and quality of our beer very seriously. So
And Alex said most breweries will only pour you a high ABV beer in 8-ounce glasses.
that's what I'm saying. They sell them in those small
Here's
pints.
to hoping he
They're
doesn't
small.
unplug anything.
Well, I'm like,
but I could
Australia,
see the
get your
concern. I
shit
could see the
together.
concern.
really?
No. Come on.
Yeah.
Up.
Can't start pulling out cords. He has a thing about shoelaces and cords. Yeah. So
So I could get the concern. I mean, hopefully, so I say this tongue in cheek because I know a lot of people this wouldn't happen, but you start to feel like, oh, I might be. Do not bite that cord. You might be like, whoo, I'm feeling pretty drunk. I should have another one. Well,
Right.
normally you should be.
what do you
saying,
do?
whoo, I'm feeling pretty drunk. Go, skedaddle. I should probably not have any more because I'm shit-faced, said Beth to Greg at this point.
I'm looking for one more story because I think it's apropos to what I need to do right now.
This is what he does at nighttime in the middle of the night.
Oh no, okay. So that little cat. All right. So we need a feel good. That cat is my feel good right now.
Mine too.
And it will just couple that feel good because I literally wrote, today can suck a dick. We woke up though, so that's good. That was my feel good. If you look at the next page.
What was that English that came out of your
Yeah,
mouth?
that was my feel good. Or no, that was my today in history. My bad. I meant that to be my feel good.
Your sport. Hard time suck.
But look at today in history. I said, well, I fucking woke up. So nonetheless.
Today could suck a dick. We woke up though, so that's good.
Yeah.
Now and
Makes
proper
sense.
grammar, it like makes sense.
Right. So, but one of the things that, it's just like, God damn it. Sometimes, some days are harder than others, right? So, God damn it. Breaking the seal, is it a real thing?
I say yes.
I just got to find the fucking story. Can you talk amongst yourself? Can you talk about the Castro files real quick?
The Castro files. What do you want me to say? Like you can find them in all the places. We release one typically.
Well, you're talking about the
nights.
last one we just did.
Because that was your story.
Oh,
Oh,
you
the
were drunk, you
demon.
don't
No,
remember.
the possession of. I don't know their names. Do you remember their names?
There was a
story.
fucking exorcisms. The exorcisms of.
It's the renters who lived in the demon house. And all this
Casper.
shit started going on.
Castro.
I don't know what you want me to do, bro. You can't just put me on the spot and be like, hey, can you talk about this shit? I'm like, no, I can't because I wasn't prepared. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
You weren't prepared.
Ah, kitty is what Gigi said. Yes, kitty. That's my Milo.
There you go. That's Beth's feel good.
That's my Milo boy. We are slowly. He's not afraid of the dogs anymore.
The exorcisms of Latoya Amons.
He's slowly
check that one out.
venturing.
It's a pretty long one.
It's a bit long.
40
it's about
minutes
40
long?
minutes, but it's a good. It's not boring. Let's put it that way.
It's fucking. All right. The exorcisms of Latoya Amons
And her kids.
and her kids. So go check that out. I'm still looking for the. I've
You
got
can
so
find
many
it
goddamn
as
stories.
under YouTube, under the Bar is Open, or the Castro Files, and all the regular places you pick up our podcast.
Yep. So nonetheless, there was a study done about. Oh, nope. That's a. Oh, weird. This one said severed. This is not the right story. Severed human penis discovered at petrol station. That's an old story. So
That's
I'm
in
still
Europe.
looking for the correct story. Can you just say something?
I mean,
Just
how
keep
long you
talking.
think you're gonna take there?
Like 15, 20 minutes. It's all good.
Because on that note, I'm gonna start wrapping this up then.
Okay. So can you go through and tell everybody to find our shit and do our stuff?
I just did.
I will be back with how to. No, we can do this. Entertainment, Chris Rock special. I watched
was
it
it
last
good?
night at the gym. All right, so I've heard other
feedback.
podcasters, very close podcasters, be like, "Yeah, I loved it," and I was like, "I didn't."
You didn't?
I liked very specific spots of it,
I'm gonna need to watch it.
but I also thought I was like, it's kind of been overdone. And I'm not trying to like KFC bar stools, like, yeah, it's been overdone and all this shit. And no, so I tried to go into it and watch it. I watched it at the gym last night.
You already said that.
And it kind of was just,
Was it funny?
it was funny at points.
Like funny, like really good laugh, or just haha?
I didn't have one belly laugh.
Aw, I love belly laughs, and I need them in my life right now.
I don't know why. I mean, it was just how I felt about it. So it's up to you guys. Go watch it. Go
I'm gonna
figure
watch
it
it.
out.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. And I was like, God damn it. I was hoping. And I mean, Chris Rock I've watched all of his shit. But I was like, fuck. It fell flat for me.
Okay.
You know, but again, just like everybody else in the planet is saying, like the Chris Rock, or I'm sorry, the Will Smith section, the last 9 minutes was fucking killer.
Okay. I'll have to watch it.
Killer.
So
he had some other ones who were like talking about like white people don't need to do this stuff. And I'm kind of over all that bullshit.
I'm kind of over like, why can people, never mind.
No, it's just like, no, you can say it. It's like, I was like, why? I just don't give a shit about it anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I'm just kind of over it.
Kindred Spirits. You guys
Okay,
have
so
probably heard us talk about Kindred
Kindred
Spirits.
Spirits.
It's Amy and Adam, who we initially started following on Ghost Hunters.
GG, I think you might be right. Maybe better to watch not sober. And I was absolutely sober last night. So
Reed
I
just closed the shop. That's
got
why.
done with the gym and stuff like that.
I think she's probably right.
Reed,
I
what's
think a lot of comedy shows you have to watch them
No,
not sober.
because
Like
I've
most of
watched
the ones I loved,
of
it's because
them.
I've had a couple beers and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm
I
not
don't
drunk, but I'm
know.
like can appreciate the humor more.
Go watch it and you guys be the judge. I don't know.
But the next one we were going to talk about was Kindred Spirits. So this is Amy and Adam. We started following them on Ghost Hunters when Ghost Hunters was a thing, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're back on. It's a different group of people with the same
If
three
you're
main ones.
into like the paranormal shit,
There's last
Amy
few have been
and what the fuck is his name?
Adam.
Adam.
They have been
Yeah, they're good.
really good. And like last night, the one we watched was a
Yeah.
week ago, but they like had a full on conversation.
This fucking
They do
dude
this.
in the
They
library.
do this thing where they cover their eyes, they cover their ears where they can only hear the noise from like the
That
so
whatever
yeah.
box thing is.
And she would ask a question and he
was
would
answering, like-
literally respond
Yeah.
to the question with the answer. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing.
That was a good one last night.
It was a
yeah.
good one. You didn't fall asleep, so that's always good.
No,
but it's-
literally, yeah.
If you like paranormal shows, theirs is entertaining.
Yeah,
If you
100%.
can do it on Discovery Plus, it's only like 40 minutes. So
Goddamn right. So lastly, on the entertainment, John Wick fucking 4.
looks
Your
amazing.
dad has to live long enough.
It's
to
only
go
going to be
see-
out in like
I know
3
it's the
weeks.
24th, right? I think, yeah, March 24th. We've watched every one of them with her dad.
Yes.
Just fucking do all your little like crisscross.
Send your prayers. But so I'll tell you my
Applesauces.
feel good if
Because-
you want me
no,
to.
Dude,
real quick.
Hang on a second.
Oh.
That John Wick one
4 looks amazing.
Fucking
And I
rad.
asked you, Day, is this the last one? You're like, well, technically, yes. But he said, as
think-
long as
yeah.
people continue to watch them, I'll keep making
He
them.
just
But he'll
donates
have
all of
to,
his fucking
he'll
money
have
to
to come up with
everybody
a
else.
new storyline if they finish this one out.
They will. He would. I guarantee. Dude, it'll turn into fucking
I swear to
Fast
you,
and
the
Furious.
older he gets, the better. He's almost like, I don't know what it is about like certain guys, him, Sean Connery, they get
Come
better
on.
looking the
We were
older they
talking
get.
about like hot dudes. Like what was the like a week ago? Like like that guy. Come on, like handsome man. That is fucking Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I think he's very handsome.
right. And he's just
I think
like,
he's more
and
handsome
he's-
now than he
but
was in
how
Speed.
many handsome bow-legged men do you know?
So fucking bow-legged.
right?
It's adorable.
Like, come on. And he loves dogs, evidently. And his guns.
And he takes like classes and he takes
And he goes,
courses and he
he's
like
a
goes through all
blue
these
belt
tests.
in jujitsu in real life, right?
Oh, Reed's headed to this. They have a Subway in Florida?
Like actual Subway. or
He
is it
goes,
Subway-
yeah, he goes had to work, headed to Subway. Wow.
Subway sandwiches. He's going to get a Subway
My dad
sandwich.
is basically the Mexican John Wick. You are right, Nico.
Nico, fuck yes. All
so
right.
my feel good
What's your feel good?
is you
Oh, you
because
can't use me.
we're going through some shitty times.
Can't
so
use me. No, that's not
I
fair.
can. So for
That's
those of you
fucked
that
up. You're
didn't
gonna
hear
make
the
me
beginning
cry.
of the show, we have some issues going on with Bomber. We have some issues going on with my dog, my
Not fair, you
dad,
ass.
and we can't cry after you just chug that whiskey because you might die. But thank you for sometimes you're still an asshole and I have to remind you to be kind and rewind, but you still like you put up with me.
Be kind. Rewind. I love you too.
I love you. Thank you.
You know what?
If I had to go through this shit, I'm glad I go through it with you.
We've gone through it a bunch of times, and you guys have to go through this shit a lot on your own as well. You
I don't know if we're
either-
gonna have any more golden retrievers.
But you either have to go through it on your own or you're with your significant other. I mean, it's just life happens. And that's the fucked up part. And that's why we don't, you guys know us. Like a lot of you guys have personally met us and we don't pull any bullshit. There's no bullshit about this. There's no acting that goes on with this. It's just Beth and I. So that's why we started this fucking podcast almost 3 years ago.
Can you believe that shit? Holy crap.
Almost 3 years ago. And it because we wanted to connect with other people. And the hardest part about connecting is being real. So
Being vulnerable.
being real with you guys is
Thank you,
just
Gigi.
as important. And
Take a swallow. You're okay.
Yep.
You're all right.
so with that being said, we love you guys.
We do
Thank
love you
so
guys.
much.
Thanks for
My
coming
favorite
out on a
part
random
is
Tuesday.
You guys just chilling on a Tuesday with us. That's my feel good. My other feel good is, of course, my wife.
Love you.
But with that, we will fill you guys in
We'll
on
keep you posted.
Friday. I'll post some shit out on Instagram and under the
Keep you
bars.
posted
open
on
and
Bomber and my
on
dad.
Mine and Beth will share her shit. So thank you so much.
Have a
for
great
chilling.
rest of the week,
We
guys.
love you.
Love you.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Cheers.